Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Now we're going to talk about Vechain again because Sunny Lu, in the AMA, he actually made some really incredible statements. Outside the 20 or 30 Deloitte developers, he actually said that 1 million transactions a day is a first small success. It's a small but significant success of 1 million daily transactions. And he calls it a short-term success. So there could actually be another pump in the works sometime. If you look at Vechain stats, the highest daily transactions ever were 115,000, and that was in March of 2019, and that was when Deloitte started onboarding. The highest VTHO paid was 50 million, and that was on July 16th of last year. So the thing is, we've never even had close to 1 million transactions a day. Not even in the day where we actually burned 50 million VTHO. That was one day where we burned 50 million VTHO. We went over the 37 million limit, and we were nowhere near 1 million daily transactions. So if he thinks that 1 million daily transactions are a short-term goal, we can just guess what that means. 1 million transactions would burn more than the 37 million VTHO a day, and that would actually force them to actually generate more VTHO per VET, which would actually increase the price of VET because you're basically upping the staking limit, or you would have to increase the price of VTHO, which would also increase the price of VET because you're making more money staking. So that's really, really incredible. I know some of you might say, well, of course, with Deloitte, PwC, and DNVGL all pushing it, of course 1 million transactions a day is nothing. But that's not true, we've only had 115,000 maximum. 1 million is like 9 times that. And that might actually result in 100 million or more VTHO burned per day, which would be great for the price of VET. So, I was thinking VET on the lines of 2 or 3 years. But if it's a short-term goal and Sunny Lu really thinks we can get to 1 million transactions per day, we might actually have another pump this year. And furthermore, Sunny Lu believes that this goal will not be the ultimate success, according to Vechain CEO. There is no reason why we can't expect a much greater scale of use. I think people are looking at Walmart China. They maybe have a couple of dozen products right now, but people are looking at hundreds or thousands of products on Sam's Club in China to actually come through Vechain. Now, Walmart and Sam's Club in China aren't nearly as big as they are in the US, so I'm not really sure how much total, but with MyCare and everything, it's definitely possible. I really, really hope they can actually get 1 million transactions a day by the end of this year. I think that would do extremely well for anyone who's actually invested in Vechain, and it is looking like a better and better investment, and if there is a retrace, it will be short term. At the time, he expressed his confidence that one day everyone could use Vechain's technology without even using it. And that's true with MyCare. Is it going to take over the entire logistics industry? Probably not. I don't really favor any theories that has one company taking over entire industries. But, it can take over a good part of the industry, at least in Asia, and probably in Europe too, because they're making a lot of inroads there. In America, they're having a little more trouble, although there is the FOMO, there is the excitement with the North American partner. But, we don't really know. We don't really know. In this regard, Lu revealed that Deloitte, which belongs to the Big Four auditing, we already talked about how they have 20 or 30 developers and who develop Vechain applications. This stuff is pretty cool. But, the 1 million VTHO burn per day in the short term really, really excites me. And it should excite all Vechain developers, honestly, because, there's no reason it wouldn't excite you with that, because that means tens of millions of VTHO burn, and that would actually get all our investments up to an optimal level. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.